Breaking news has just arrived from the heart of the Pittsburgh Steelers camp, sending ripples throughout the NFL. The Steelers, who have been struggling to solidify their quarterback situation, are now set to lose one of their most productive offensive weapons from last season. Adam Schefter reports that the Steelers are finalizing a trade that will send George Pickens, their star wide receiver, to the Dallas Cowboys in exchange for future draft picks. The deal is expected to be finalized today, marking a significant shift for both teams. In Dallas, Pickens will join CeeDee Lamb to form a new, dynamic duo on the outside. Lamb, who racked up 101 receptions and ranked 8th in the NFL in receiving yards last season, earned second-team All-Pro honors and was a key piece in Dallas' offensive success. Pickens, known for his ability to stretch the field, finished last season 8th in the league with over 15 yards per catch. His playmaking ability, coupled with Lamb's established presence, promises to elevate the Cowboys' offense to new heights. Together, they will undoubtedly become a lethal 1-2 punch in the passing game, a tandem that will be difficult for any defense to contend with. For the Steelers, however, the move raises more questions than answers. Without a clear starting quarterback and now, without their top receiving threat from last year, Pittsburgh is left in an uncertain position. While the acquisition of a player like DK Metcalf suggests an all-in approach, the absence of a stable quarterback and the trading of Pickens hints at a possible rebuilding phase. The Steelers' defense, led by aging stars such as Cam Hayward and T.J. Watt, remains strong, but their offensive unit seems to be in flux. With no definitive answer at quarterback, whether it be Mason Rudolph or another option, the Steelers' future at the position remains clouded. If Pittsburgh is in the midst of a rebuild, trading Pickens could be a precursor to a larger overhaul, but also begs a question. Why would they go after Metcalf if they are not fully committed to contending? On the other hand, the Cowboys' offense now looks even more formidable. With Dak Prescott at the helm, Dallas is armed with two top-tier wide receivers in Lamb and Pickens, a productive tight end in Jake Ferguson, and a solid offensive line. This gives Prescott the weapons he needs to run a high-powered offense, one capable of competing at the highest level in the NFC. However, Pickens' move comes with its own set of challenges. While he is entering the final year of his contract, this should motivate him to perform at his best, especially as he approaches free agency. The Cowboys will need to ensure they can work out an extension with Pickens to keep him long-term, but for now, his addition bolsters their Super Bowl aspirations. As for the Steelers, it remains to be seen how this trade will impact their immediate future. If the team is indeed waiting for Aaron Rodgers to decide whether he will join Pittsburgh, the loss of Pickens could signal that they are preparing for a shift in their offensive philosophy. With a potential new quarterback in Rodgers, the Steelers may be aiming for a fresh start, although their current quarterback room, consisting of Rudolph and a few other improvement options, doesn't inspire much confidence. Meanwhile, in the wider NFL landscape, the Steelers' decision to move on from Pickens is just one of many storylines playing out this offseason. Teams across the league are making moves to shore up their rosters, with some big names still waiting to find new homes. The Bengals, for example, are facing a contract stalemate with defensive end Trey Hendrickson, while the Miami Dolphins are exploring trade options for veteran cornerback Jalen Ramsey. The NFL's offseason is always a time of anticipation and uncertainty, with every move potentially altering the balance of power. In the case of the Steelers, their gamble on Rodgers could be a defining moment for the franchise. Should Rodgers sign, the addition of veteran quarterback could reinvigorate the Steelers and make them a contender once again. But without him, the Steelers will have to rely on the development of their younger quarterbacks and hope that their defense can carry them through another season of transition. As for Pickens, the trade to Dallas could be the start of a new chapter in his career. Playing alongside a talent like Lamb will give him the opportunity to further showcase his abilities in a high-powered offense. If he can build on his solid rookie season and continue to improve, Pickens could quickly establish himself as one of the top wide receivers in the league. The NFL offseason is never short on drama, and this trade is just the latest twist in an ever-evolving story. As the dust settles and teams finalize their rosters, only time will tell whether the Steelers' gamble on Rodgers will pay off or if the Cowboys' new receiving tandem will help them take the next step toward a championship.